You now rocking with, you now rocking with, you now rocking with the best. 5, 4, 3, 2, it's time to meditate, meditate. Flip the script, finna talk to my people. African Americans, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Senegal. This that African flavor, catch me in Mozambique. Dropping hope for the hopeless, God living in me. All my African brothers and sisters in New York ain't doing nothing but holding it down in Delhi. Stay on line, kick and rock, I take care of ya. My African people in Houston yelling Afro. African people in LA yelling Beatz. Got me out here screaming AfroBeatz, AfroBeat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to AfroBeatz TV Show. It's your girl Monica, and we are at my favorite spot, of course, Aldi's Afrobeat restaurant. And you know, we are gonna have a great time tonight. We have already been in the house kicking it and having a good time, and thank you for coming along and joining us for the ride. So don't go anywhere. Go ahead, sit back and relax. We got our first video coming up, and we'll be right back on AfroBeat. All right, you guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that first video. Now, you know, here on AfroBeatz TV Show, we're not only about African music, we are all about African culture. So guess what? We have another fantastic dance video coming up for you. I hope you learned some exciting dance moves you can bring here to Aldi's when you come kick it with us on Friday nights. So you know what? Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with our next segment called Afrobeat. Welcome back. Real quick, I want to invite you guys to Dallas Fashion Week. We're going to be at the Mesquite Arts Center on August the 10th, starting at 7 p.m. So be sure to mark your calendars, bring your friends, and tell a friend. And go ahead, pull up, chill with me, and have a good time. You guys have been sending in some amazing videos, and I really appreciate you helping to make this show such a success, because it's all about you, the underground artist. And if you think you have what it takes to be a star right here on AfroBeatz TV Show, what you need to do is send in your video to cmg1management@gmail.com. We'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited to be introducing a brand new segment, because I just learned something, and I hope you learned something too. So go ahead, get out your notebook, because here comes Afro Facts. The Ashango Bone Tool, the second oldest mathematical artifact of Africa known to man. The Ashango bone is a tool handle with notches carved into it, thought to be used as a mathematical device dating back to 25,000 years ago. In more recent years, studies have shown the Ashango bone is also referenced as a lunar phase counter. It was first found in the Ashango region of Zaire, now called Congo, near Lake Edward in 1950. On this tool, there are 3 rows of notches. Row 1 shows 3 notches carved next to 6, 4 carved next to 8, 10 next to 2 5s, and finally a 7. The 3 and 6, 4 and 8 and 10 represent the process of doubling. Row 2 shows notches in a type of addition-subtraction format. And finally, the notches on row 3 represent the prime numbers between 10 and 20. You'll have to research some detailed information, but let's just say I'm grateful for a calendar. Now, we've come a long way from the Ashango bone, but its significance is still important, as it shows just how far back our Afro intelligence goes. Now you know your Afro facts. The world's first colossal sculpture. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a limestone statue with the head of a man and the body of a lion. It's known as the world's first colossal sculpture and carved by Africans over 7,000 years ago. It is located on the Giza Plateau on the west bank of the Nile in Giza, Egypt. A key question always asked is, just how old is it? Well, in October of 1991, Professor Robert Scotch, a geologist from Boston University, demonstrated that the Sphinx was sculpted between 5000 BC and 7000 BC, dates that he considered to be conservative. And archaeologists today believed it was carved around 2500 BC. Another great question is, just how big is the Great Sphinx of Giza? Well, it is huge. It's 241 feet long, 20 feet wide, and an enormous 66 feet high. The eyes on the face are 6 feet tall each. The ears are over 3 feet tall, and the nose alone seems like it was at least 5 feet long before it was knocked off. Maybe someone felt it needed a nose job. Well, you know what? Now you know your Afro facts. The Great Wall of Benin. The Great Wall of Benin was built by the Edo people of the Benin Kingdom, now Nigeria, who started this beautiful works of art around about 800 AD and continued into about 1460 AD. Man, that's a hell of a long time. The 1974 edition of the Guinness Book of Records describes this massive Benin city and its surrounding kingdom as the world's largest earthworks carried out prior to the mechanical period. It spans almost 10,000 miles wide and designed to protect its villages and Benin communities. At some point, it was considered to be 4 times longer than the Great Wall of China. It is also known as being one of the first cities to have some form of street lighting with large, tall metal lamps throughout the entire city. In the science magazine New Science, Fred Pierce wrote, they took an estimated 150 million hours of digging to construct and are perhaps the largest single archaeological phenomenon on this planet. In 1961, the Portuguese ship captain Lourenço Pinto stated, Great Benin, where the kings reside, it is larger than Lisbon. All the streets run straight and as far as the eye can see. The houses are large, especially that of the king, which is richly decorated in fine, rich columns. The city is wealthy and industrious, and it is so well governed that theft is unknown. And the peoples live in such security that they have no doors on their houses. Well, it sounds like the king of Benin was doing his Afro thing. All right, you guys. Now you know your Afro facts. All right, you guys. So as you already know, here on AfroBeatz TV Show is a party. And you already know every party has a VIP section. So today we're introducing AfroBeatz TV Show's VIP of the Week. This week's Afro VIP of the Week is Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett is a 43-year-old Congresswoman, emerging as an influential and powerful Democrat on Capitol Hill. She's been an attorney for over 15 years. She's a longtime champion of voting rights, and since being elected to Congress to represent in Texas' Dallas-based 30th District and only in her second term, Jasmine has introduced bills that would create online voter registration, same-day voter registration, increase ballot drop boxes, codify drive-through voting, and allow voters who will turn 18 in time for the general election to be able to vote in their primary. I don't know about y'all, but I know who I'm voting for in the next election, and that's why Jasmine Crockett is our Afro VIP of the Week. Okay, you guys, we have come to my very favorite part of the show. I am so excited. Of course, is when I get to go all around the world and tap into you, the underground artist. I don't know who it's going to be this week. Will it be you? I don't know. Did you send in your video? Well, I guess we're about to find out who it is this week in our Artist Spotlight. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do not want to say goodbye, but unfortunately, my time with you has come to an end. And before I get out of here, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in today and each and every Saturday. Also, a great big thank you to DJ Ibu, the owner of this wonderful establishment, Aldi's AfroBeatz restaurant. Thank you so much for allowing us to come in here every single week and crash the party. So you guys know where to find me. That's my home on YouTube, AfroBeatz TV Show. 3:00 p.m. Central Standard Time and 4 p.m., 9 p.m. if you're in West Africa. So you guys, if you're at home, don't forget, you're gonna download what? The DTR channel, Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV. So you guys, I will see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right, you guys, I'll see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.
You now rocking with, you now rocking with the best. 5, 4, 3, 2, it's time to meditate, flip the script, finna talk to my people. African Americans, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Senegal. Listed African flavor, catch me, you can beat. Dropping hope for the hopeless, God living in me. All my African brothers and sisters in New York ain't doing nothing but holding it down in Delhi. Stay on lock, kick and rock, I take care of ya. My African people in Houston yelling Afro. African people in LA yelling Beatz. Got me out here screaming AfroBeatz, AfroBeatz.